Hello! That was a weird shot. Misfire. Get that checked out. This is Axe Daddy. I'm here with my good buddy, who I just met today. Just kidding. Splicer.
How's it going?
We used to work together at an unnamed game location back in the day, which we will not. But, you know.
Everyone knows who they are.
I can't remember where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going.
You should probably remember that from last time. It seems like a safety hazard. Everyone else can, not carry your fire.
I always find it interesting that, in some RPGs, if you start doing this, people start attacking you. But in this game, they're just like, oh, it's just Shepard being a...
Yeah, he's gonna aim, but he can't fire at me, so I'm always okay.
Or maybe that's just how much people fear specters. They're just like, if I move, they might shoot me. I don't know. I think this is the way to go.
Yeah, it should be. Talk to that dude.
I heard the administrator's been arrested.
How did you hear that? You've been here the whole time, and nobody has come here.
He might have radio in his ear.
Maybe.
Most people
Ear.
here are.
Where's the ear?
So what can I do
Look
for
how
you
many
today?
ear holes. I'd like some local
You seem like
news,
you have an ear
please.
to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's
the
a
Mass
problem
Effect
up on
Brian
Route
stuff.
15. Synthetics
Alright,
inside.
I gotta say
shut
now.
down by Analyus.
You chose male Shep. Female Shep has a much better voice actress.
But look at that beard.
I'm not saying the dude's bad. I'm just saying, better voice actress.
Yeah, the voice acting is better with the
Them shit.
female. But, to me, it's about nostalgia.
I get that.
It's always how I've made him, dude. It's been the same.
It's
every
nostalgia
time.
and the beard.
And the beard.
You can't have nostalgia without the beard.
No.
They
If
are.
they took away the beard, I would not play the game.
They're symbiotic.
Yeah. In fact, it is I've already mentioned this in a previous episode. The game's hidden easy mode is the beard. Things will not happen for you the same if you don't have.
Well, life is very much the same way.
That's true. Once I grew facial hair, everything was easier for me. People stopped IDing me. Someone stopped petting me on the head and saying, "Oh, look at you!
You're just a little guy.
You're a little guy." Like, oh, he has a beard and he's a little guy. So I better not insult him. He might kill me.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safe.
Yes, it is genuine. Thank you.
I remember this.
Her eyes
Her
are so
eyes,
wide.
It's like the helmet's pulling back her forehead. This is so uncomfortable. I can see everything. Wait, I think something's about to happen.
Yeah, you're gonna find some
Damn.
gaff. Pop them there, gaff now, boy.
I always kind of felt like some country hit came up with the name Gaff.
Come on, pop me
It sounds
some
like
gaff
it sounds
now.
like a hit, like coughing on something. Gaff, Gaff.
Gaff. I mean, that does make sense. That was weird. Oh.
Okay, thanks for overloading.
Well, at least you're playing on easy.
Where are they? Ben had to secure the area. No one gets in or out.
You're doing a really good job using your powers there, too, so.
I'm on veteran. I'm actually thinking about taking it up a notch. I thought veteran was going to be harder than this.
Yeah, but you've played it how many times?
Should we up the ante on this thing and just
You know what? We're dumb enough to give it a shot. Can you do it from here?
Gameplay. We'll go hardcore instead of insanity.
You're just too hardcore.
I'm pretty hardcore, but I'm not insane. Shh, don't tell anyone.
I don't know if I'd agree with that entire statement.
But you know me, it's not fair.
So how's the handling on the Mako in your opinion now compared to what it used
It's
to be?
still crap.
Okay. Now it's just crap with a coat of glitter?
It's kind of delayed, so it doesn't just jerk around everywhere, but
It's still not good.
it's still
And the worst part about that is that
it's about when you land, because look at this. When you land, it just goes
Bonkers,
all
yeah.
over the place again. That was involuntary.
The worst part is you think about just whenever the game was being made.
Oh, but look at this. Look how accurate this thing is now.
Good, because before it used to be all sorts of all over the place.
It was all over the place.
Whenever it got made, and you just think, man, they had people playtesting this game for how many hours, and this vehicle made it through not only the in-game testers there at the company making it, but also like all the outsourced people outside of the company.
I just think the people who worked on the Mako itself were just like, it's like that meme with the dog in the room that's on fire, and they were like, "This is fine.
Yeah,
This is fine."
and they did that.
Look at this. Like, I would never have been able to do this in the other game.
Yeah, they're hitting that pole from a distance. Jeez, that is spot on.
In the other game, I would have hit like.
Yeah. That is insane. You got red dots on the radar, my dude.
Red dots on the radar means bad stuff.
Unless you're suicidal, in which case it means good stuff.
Or the map has herpes. Oh, it's both. Look at that. Let's heal the map. What is
It's rocket turret.
it? Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yeah, heavy turret.
So
Destroy.
does the rate of fire change with the difficulty?
That's an excellent question. Probably
Because
not.
now the juggernauts, they have like guns on them. Like, not like just the rocket launchers, they have actual guns.
Interesting. Yeah, most games they just scale health and damage for difficulty. Action.
Oh, God. I think the rate is it's like
Rocket troops, yeah.
Swerve. Oh no. No. No.
Serpentine, babu, serpentine.
Oh, God.
Sometimes I wonder if it's like kind of a cop out, just make most of the enemies be robots.
I mean, that's probably why they went away from that after a while. They were like,
Right.
hey, what if we actually had breathing enemies?
Yeah. Because it's really hard to feel like a complete badass whenever you're just killing robots.
Robots. But when you kill these robots,
Yeah, I still don't feel like a badass.
what about the red robots?
They're just robots that are red.
Captain Robot. When we put our fingers together, we become Captain Robot. I think I missed one.
No, you get around to that. It's you loop around
Oh, yeah, that's right.
the canyon to get to it. With more little robots.
Yeah, see, look, he's got a little. Oh, God.
Jeez. On this level of difficulty, that did like not even an eighth of damage to your shield. That is insanely stupid. I
Yeah,
remember
like,
the game being way harder.
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. And I was playing veteran difficulty this whole time, and I felt like I was playing easy.
I don't know if it's like us having played the game so many times beforehand that you just know where
Come on,
everything is.
Mako. Like, whoever says the Mako improved is a dumb.
You can improve by 0.0001%.
Oh, and this is how actual decryption works. In real life.
I would not have assumed such things. I always thought it was a lot more of a DOS prompt.
I'm just here to clear the air.
Yeah, I always thought it was more of a DOS prompt. Crazy me.
That would be that'd be funny if Insanity like has a DOS prompt and you actually have to like decrypt it. It's like, fuck you.
Okay, shut down /S. Hey, it worked, guys! I can open the crate!
I'm gonna give Garrus not a new one.
My favorite thing about the inventory management screen is that it is the most entertaining thing to watch someone else play. It's like spreadsheet light. And that's coming from a guy who could live his life on spreadsheets. I love spreadsheets, but I mean, not everyone else will look at spreadsheets the way I do. So I get that.
I am the spreadsheet master. I really love these hammerhead. Also, there's a sniper rifle now in this one that has a 3-shot burst. They like overhauled the weapons.
I would
It's
not guess
very,
that.
very strange.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm gonna keep this.
Because between like the three games, the first one was the most dated as far as the gameplay goes, but the best story, I think, personally. It felt more like an RPG than an action RPG.
this? Doesn't look
It's
as
all around.
sexy. This looks terrible.
I don't remember Garrus having such a skinny waist.
I don't either.
Like, I don't remember him looking like an anorexic teenage girl. After this mission, Garrus is gonna go throw up.
Garrus is like, fuck you, man.
It's not my fault my teeth are rotting from all the vomit. Poor Garrus.
Oh, I have squad points too. So I was dumb and picked the. Well, I guess it's not terrible. Like, so the Legendary Edition changed it where like there's only 30 levels instead of 60, and you get twice as many. That's like, why would like,
That sounds like easy mode, yeah.
like. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, because you've got way more powers instead of having to play through New Game Plus to max out your character.
All my damage is like. And I've already got my assault rifles.
I mean, I would just do more Spectre training personally, but
Yeah, I was thinking either assault training or Spectre training. Maybe I'll just like max out Spectre training.
yeah,
Just, like,
there you
fuck
go.
it.
You just got maxed, and that's good because you got the last level of that skill.
Liara. Liara's always the hard one to do because you want all of them, but you need all of them. So you like need to do it very gradual. And her Asari Scientist, I feel like, is not.
See, you would think, okay, Sorry Scientist was better in the original one, because if we're going with the same thing of the difficulty levels being the way that they seem to be much easier now, having that increased recharge, decreased recharge on the heal time for using your medkits was great.
Right.
But now it's like, I'm just going through on easy mode whenever it's supposed
Well,
to be. No.
it's like Soldier, right? So I don't care about Soldier other than this one perk that regenerate
Regenerate
3
health.
health per second.
Yeah.
Because without that, I don't regenerate health.
Yeah.
But I only need one of them. Because what's the difference between that and 5.5 health per second? Because eventually I'm going to get to full health.
Yeah,
That's
you're just
the
going to sit behind cover and call it good.
Right. But there's other ones like Spectre training, Ash training. And I don't really care about first aid because I want other people to have that. I don't really care.
It depends on the playthrough you're going for and like the characters you've got with you and what you're specializing in. you're a soldier, right?
But yeah, I'm just a freaking tank.
Yeah, so then it doesn't matter as much. Like whenever you go through as a biotic of some kind, then having that it makes a difference. But I always liked the biotic because I like powers more than weapons, but that's just me.
I do too, actually. But the Vanguard, without that extra, like, little, you know, the extra little perk you got, remember, I can't remember when they introduced it, but where you could add a weapon skill.
I think it was 2.
Well, it was 2, but it was retroactive to 1. Where in 1, you could add a weapon skill for the Vanguard, where you're not just limited to pistols and shotguns. And you could add assault rifles. And I was like, okay, now I'll do it. Because
Yeah.
I can do assault rifles with Vanguard.
Yeah, like,
But in here, you can't do it.
yeah, it wasn't an option. So.
My doctor's here. What do you want, doctor? Breaking the fourth wall. What's up?
There are walls.
And I'm about to die. Oh, God! Oh, God! That was close. Oh, man. Dodged a bullet there, guys. What's up? What do you need? What you want? What you want? What you want? What can I do for you?
How are you today?
Are you wanting a hug? Okay, come around. Give me a hug. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is where I just sit here and pop off the bones in my body for a while.
Now back to our regular scheduled program.
We have programming? There's a schedule?
No. But I like to pretend that. I like to pretend that I like put all this work into these videos, like I'm editing crap up.
Self-delusion is the key to victory.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Anyone working retail and going through a Black Friday will argue with you, sir.
I've done that.
Yeah. I can make it through this. I can. It's gonna be okay. Self-delusion is the key to victory.
At the end of the day, you're like, I thought about suicide 4 times today.
Only 4?
Only 4. I was very strong-willed.
It was better than last year.
I'm down 1.5 from last year.
What do you think of a suicide half of a time?
You know, where you're thinking about it, but then a customer comes in and asks you for something, and you're like, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, killing myself.
I was thinking that like...
And you say it out loud, and the customer hears you, and they're like, we're gonna go somewhere else. And you're like, okay, good, now I can kill myself.
And nothing of value was lost.
Exactly. And you're like, do you want to steal stuff while you're here? Because I'm about to kill myself anyway.
I won't be allowed to care.
Oosh.
That is the most accurate automatic gun I've seen in anything ever in my life. It's not a complaint. I'm actually quite impressed.
I feel like that actually hit me.
No, I did. It just did like maybe like not even a tenth of your shield bar.
Went through my.
The Mako is somehow invulnerable in the new version.
The Mako was pretty. Well, no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. It would blow up in a minute.
They've made it invulnerable because we have retailored the game for a more casual crowd that exists in the 2020s.
He didn't mean that. He did.
Oh, I meant that. People are...
Another delusion that some people have is that this is an RPG, when it's like the most watered down RPG.
Yeah, it's like 30% RPG.
It's like, this is not linear.
RPGs don't have to be linear. This is like kind of linear.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's like...
The non-linear part is the Citadel.
The non-linear part is that you get to choose which linear mission to do next.
Right. Right, exactly.
That's your
Mako
non-linear
improvements
part.
101, baby.
The non-linear part, you can decide how the Mako crashes. Wait, that's how it's always been.
That's always how. Yeah, exactly.
They didn't add anything, it's just always been that level of non-linear.
We improved the Mako just so you would buy it, and then we admit that we lied.
We told you we improved the Mako, but really, you've just sucked a little bit less at games now because you're 20 years older.
Right. Well, that is true. I'm almost... No, I'm not 20.
15,
No,
10 years older.
I'm 12. It came out in 2008, dude. We're not that old.
And you know what? I'm just talking about how I feel on the inside.
Oh, yes, killing myself.
Yeah.
That was a half.
Suicide.
That's an example of a half,
painless.
Steven.
You know, when you're playing this at the time, you don't think about it, but like, whenever you're watching someone else play it, you think to yourself, these are really shitty defenses set up by someone who has no concept of what defense would be for any sort of structure whatsoever.
It's just a road.
Yeah, Vidgy game.
Well, it's like in the last one, I went into all these like empty rooms, or I talked to the hotel lady in Novaria. She's like, "The hotel is reserved for our most esteemed guests." And I was like, "You could have just put. We didn't finish the game. It was originally meant to be an MMO." Because it was, and I told that I told our esteemed audience this, which is I think something that not everybody knows, is that this was originally meant to be an MMO, and they thought we're never going to beat WoW, so why don't we just take all this lore and put it into a single player game?
It was whenever they wanted to make KOTOR online, but they're making it like just as in an MMO.
Is it Krogan? No, that's just a really big girth.
Girth geth.
Oh, okay, that kind of.
That geth has girth, as one might say. But where was this gun in the first place? Jeez.
The first Mass Effect.
Yeah. You have two squad mates who aren't doing anything, which baffles me. They have like the most incompetent AI to just sit back and like let Shepard take all the shots. They aren't even in the same room as you. Oh, jeez. The door is locked. You can't get your squad mates in. Oh.
This has happened to me several times.
If that is not the most EA thing I've seen in a while.
This is EA in a nutshell. This is basically... They basically turned all 3 Mass Effects into Dragon Age Inquisition.
We don't need to fix anything because people are going to give us money anyways.
You're paid $60 for it. You don't get a refund, so... Joke's on you.
That's a Krogan. Why is there a Krogan fighting with Geth? I don't
You just
know that.
turn around and think that that was shooting at her.
All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of
Hey,
damage.
and now your friends can join because the lock is somehow just magically done once you kill everyone inside.
Hey, welcome to the party, guys. Good thing I didn't die.
Offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back on.
Oh, more locks that just
I
automatically
benched
disengage.
Tally for her because I thought Tally was bugged. But no, it's just the game.
I want more locks that will automatically disengage once I kill everyone in a room. In games too, not just real life.
I always find that weird.
Door
It's like-
opens
it's
once
like,
you've
so
murdered everyone.
If I kill the mass shooter, does the door unlock?
I've murdered everyone in this building. Does that mean the doors are now unlocked?
Is that how it works in corporate America? Should we go test this in a field test?
FBI, no, we will not test this.
FBI, depends on how many drinks I have.
I will not be a part of this. Please do not investigate me.
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
His name is Splicer? Splicerson?
I live on Splicer Street in Splicer Lane.
I mean, at least you have like the most basic white name ever. So if I said your first name, it's like, maybe I'll have to investigate all the other people.
Here's a hint. It's in the Bible.
Right. Me too.
Oh, we are white people.
Are you white? My name's in the Bible. Oh yes, very white.
But my name isn't Christian, so I'm not that white.
Hey, there are black people. Very few, but you know.
Okay, I haven't met either of them.
Right.
I bet a lot of white guys named Christian, though, that's for sure.
Just for that, I'm gonna name my next son Muslim.
I mean, I have met Arabic guys whose name is Islam.
Buddha. Muslim. Come here. Go get your friend Christian. We're gonna have our own Inquisition. Right here and now.
Oh. But no one talks to their creepy friend.
I don't remember this being here.
Improvements. Come on, man.
It's like, not only did we change the landscape, we put random shit in your room.
So, just don't be too judgmental if all of your kids named after religions have a creepy friend named Scientology.
Like, look at that. That's a built-in easy mode.
Right?
I literally just... I don't have to use abilities. That's why I'm a soldier.
What was that?
Animals win.
Why would you be standing in the open? Like, tactically, that's just a terrible decision.
I'm pretty sure I thought that the first time I played this. This doesn't sound tactically sound.
It's the Zerg. I mean, Rachni.
Right. Or what was those bigger ones called? Oh god, no.
Well, that doesn't narrow it down. The Zerg is the overall race.
Well, what was the
Hydralisks or-
Hydralists, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this might require shotgun. Maybe I should start leveling.
Xenobiology is not my field.
Doesn't seem to matter so far.
Ow. Does that penetrate my shield?
Alright. You know, that would make sense.
Hold on, we're about to do some more actual decryption.
Hey, decrypting is different in the future, okay? You don't actually have to be good at anything.
You want to be good at decryption? Just do puzzles. Oh, I love puzzles. Can I stop being poisoned now? Oh, let's get... These vents make me nervous.
There's nothing there. There's vents.
Except there's...
Rachni and you.
Oh my god, stop.
You almost failed the easy decryption. Jesus.
What does that say about my real job?
You suck at it? I
Definitely
don't know.
not a hacker in real. This is just. Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, they always pop up behind you. Like serial killers.
It's predictable. How did I get poisoned? Stupid. Hate this game.
I don't.
No.
Jackass.
I'm leaving. Look at me, I'm totally in formation. Bang.
To get you one of these days, we'll do a let's play of something in VR so we can see just how uncoordinated you are.
I actually did pretty well with the VR last time. It's just, I kept doing all this contorted stuff and I felt like I pulled a hamstring.
The damage is not extensive.
What game were you playing?
I was playing that one where, like, when you move, the stuff comes at you, and then when you
Super
stop,
hot.
it does. Yeah. Why it's called that, I have no idea, but maybe it's because afterwards you're like, my skin is super hot.
Well, I mean, if you're playing the VR version, you do heat up pretty quickly. Mostly because people are really bad at remembering that things move when you move, so they move super fast.
What? I don't remember this.
Yeah, you gotta go down. Well, you can't do that until after you go give it power first.
Which one's that?
I don't remember. I haven't played this in a long time, but you did pass up something back there you could press, though. It was one of those little pylons. There, that thing. Power junction. Hey, look at that. Manual boot required.
And now we're gonna go manually boot it.
I prefer to manually boot it in the ass.
Ooh,
Give
down
it
we
the
go.
old,
Bye,
give it the old
squad.
future Red Foreman. Oh.
I always thought it would be awkward if the squad came down with you. It's like, this is a little cramped.
3 of us in this tiny little elevator.
Should we attempt the manual reactivation?
I don't know. Are you gonna mess this up? Well, you almost messed up that last one.
Nope, I'm gonna use 100 on me. Oh, reactivated! Yay! I just skipped like 20 minutes of my life.
Proving once again, you don't have to be talented if you've got money.
Facility. Would you like help?
Capitalism wins.
Yeah, always.
Wait, what is this? You a hologram or just a really fucked up looking lady?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
A little column A, a little column B.
Is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
You can, but I'd recommend against it.
My name is I'm a
Commander
Spectre.
Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please.
She's like, I don't know what that is. I don't care. Bye.
You are
Yonk.
entitled to secure access
And now you've been
to all
summarily
systems.
executed by an AI.
Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to binary helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I have the cutest child in the world.
I mean,
What was I doing?
I think that's subjective.
super subjective.
Super subjective.
Everyone's kid is the cutest kid in the world to them, but they don't have my kid.
And I don't have kids, so no kids are cute to me. Hey-o.
Splicer is what we call not human.
He's not wrong.
Uh,
You're killing my kind.
Took a
taking all
long
these
time
robots.
for me to just get him to change his pitch. Welcome to unnamed game store.
Kill all humans.
No. Use the script.
Kill some humans.
Kill select humans. Kill that human. I didn't hear what she said. The system. This is why I use. This is why I use subtitles. The system is ready to process queries. You may blah 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 blah. I'm in a
I
hurry.
need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary.
Matriarch
labs.
Deanna Troy.
User
This means
alert.
nothing to me.
The
Tell me where to
tramway
go.
system is currently in
Why can't I leave?
Give me a damage report.
One moment, please.
No.
Diagnostics
God.
in progress.
Diagnostics in progress. What are you running on a freaking Super Nintendo?
Emergency containment procedures. Manual restart.
You're awfully
required.
optimistic.
Critical
There's a
failure.
regular Nintendo.
Landline connections are
Famicom.
disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Landlines? What is this, like 1998?
2008?
That's all I need right now.
There were still landlines in 2008.
Login.
I mean, you gotta remember, like 2008 was like
User
only 2
alert.
years after the first
Main reactor
smartphones.
shut down in accordance with
Introduced.
emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Yeah, that's true.
Technology has progressed quite quickly.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams
Stalled
are
there for a little
offline.
bit. No,
That's-
actually, I'm not going there.
I don't know why are you doing that.
What I like about the remake is that you can just bring your weapon out whenever you want, just instead of just jogging everywhere.
A light jog. Yogging.
But
It's a soft
the
J.
Spectre runs out of stamina quite fast.
That's really strange because I can sprint faster than longer than that rather, and like, I'm not in the military.
Entering main reactor.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Alert.
You can get like solid
Reactor shut down.
30 yards in, and then suddenly you're
Main
fatigued.
reactor shut
About to
down
go kill
in
the R's,
accordance
Mom.
with emergency containment procedures.
Yes, you
Manual
excited about that?
restart required.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
I'm excited.
Who isn't excited about Matricide?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger
You met my mommy
trams
would be.
are offline.
We've been jammed. Raspberry. Only one man. Stop. Get off my nuts. What are you people doing?
Absolutely nothing. Look at gecko geth just crawling on the ground.
Useless.
Going through a death hallway, you're the only one in the front.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency
That is the least effective tactic ever.
Just jump around.
Yeah. It's like if your entire AI was designed by some 12-year-old playing Call of Duty. Here's the money hops, guys. Bunny hops. 360 no scope. Big guy. I remember these things making more heat. That was stupid.
That was in the old game. It was
Difficult.
difficult. Remember how it used to sway?
I remember, yeah, like playing games in 2008. You actually have to have some skill. Playing games in 2021.
where you look like this and it does this
Yeah.
involuntarily, and you're like, oh,
2021, everything's easy.
oh. This is literally how it used to look, guys.
He's not wrong. That's the best part about it.
And you're like,
emergency containment procedures.
I timed this shot, nah, I got him in the leg.
Oh, I hit Ashley.
There's something behind you.
User alert.
I hit Kaden.
Connections are
I don't get my game.
Passenger trams are offline.
You're right. Everybody kills Kaden.
Statistically, Caden has been the least chosen ally in Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
That doesn't surprise me.
The most chosen has been Tally.
I keep teasing people that I'm going to talk to Kaden, and then I just quit. And I'm like, I'd rather not get emotionally attached.
Well, there's no point in getting emotionally attached to someone that you're going to kill off anyway.
Exactly.
But I don't get emotionally attached to you.
User alert.
Wait, what?
Landline connections
Nothing.
are disabled.
what did you say?
Trams are offline.
We'll be right back with a word from our sponsors. So there was a full Medigel in the trash.
What, you don't just leave medkits in the
What
trash?
what is this, 2021?
I've just got medkits in my trash cans all the time. Because you never know whenever you need to pull, medkit out of the trash can. Set yourself up.
I just have EpiPens in my waste bin. Just in case.
Makes sense.
And if I forget, I throw them away. You know,
You can always buy more.
pretty wasteful.
They are, that's why they're in the waste bin.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Okay. Understand. Shut up. Okay, finally going somewhere. I don't even know where I'm going.
What's new?
What is new? This room is new.
New to you.
New to me.
It's existed before. Not new.
Did I literally go all the way back?
You
Yes, I did. Oh my god.
Oh. You're wasting these people's time.
I am wasting everyone's time. Oh, I did. No.
So, for those who aren't familiar, what we've just seen is a failing of the 10% rule.
User alert.
The 10% rule is you must be 10% smarter than the object you're operating for it to function properly. He is not 10% smarter than the game, so it is not functioning properly.
I mean,
The door behind you is open.
yeah, let's go back
To
through
the
the door
left,
behind
left,
me.
left, that one.
But we already went through here.
But you also went through the elevator. You just came up like twice.
We already went through it.
Meta told you guys that door? That door? Wow.
This is the one I need. Okie day. Okie day.
I don't know what that means.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
Ooh.
I'm trying to remember what Okie day is from.
Offline.
Okie day? Oh, that's from, that's Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, that's why I don't know. I don't like Star Wars.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That shot didn't connect, but the game gave it to you.
Story of my life. Oh god. Thanks, Liara.
Pulling up big old bugs in the air.
Oh.
Over the fence.
Oh, I got the experience for it at least.
What matters?
Landlines repaired. You have completed repairs to peak 15, even though I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Are you gonna mess this one up too?
Okay.
Hey, you got it on the first try.
Yay! I did a thing.
Connections
There.
restored. Processing new.
How did you get here so fast?
User alert.
Magic.
Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Your eyes look fucked. Are you drunk?
If not, do you want to be?
What's this about loose contaminants?
I got some
Dangerous
booze.
biological
Ew.
agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the
What crew?
fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior
I have yet to
access.
see a crew.
Because everyone's been killed by the middle bugs.
Controls for the fail-safe
By crew, do you
systems
mean
are
Rachni?
located in the security checkpoint
Rachni crew?
outside
I mean, what's a Rachni?
Are you gonna kill the Rachni or are you gonna leave them alive?
Inoperable.
I'm going parrot.
What would it take to get the decon
So
base
obviously I'm
operating again?
So you
There
can
is
do
a
a
fault
Paragon
in the
Renegade,
control system. This can be repaired on site
where you make
using
the
a
big
standard
decisions is
operating
good,
tool.
but the rest of the decisions is bad.
Really?
Yeah. How I went through some of my playthroughs.
So you give all the dick answers except for like the big decisions?
Yeah. Play like you punch reporters. you're a dick to everyone. But whenever it comes time to like kill the Rachni, you're like, no, I'm gonna make the good guy choice here.
Meanwhile, your crew's like, but you're a dick to me, and then you punch him in the face.
Right? You
Caden,
spit
get
on
in
him.
there.
You spit on Caden. And you're gonna like it.
Why can't we just shove Caden in the Rachni Queen cage and just gas him to death?
Because you need him to be a meat shield later on. Everyone needs a meat shield every now and then.
Awkward foreshadowing.
Unlock the decontamination
Remember,
chamber.
we've never played this before,
User
Steve.
alert. Contaminants are present within the
Spicer.
decontamination chambers. Passage is not recommended.
Ass hat.
How do I get rid of the contaminants?
The chamber is equipped with a fail-safe
Let's
system
go, not
which
murder the
runs
Rachni.
5,000-degree Kelvin plasma. This is sufficient to
I mean, I would
sterilize
feel
any
bad about
potential
genocide.
contagion.
Depends on what I'm killing.
Unfortunately, the fail-safe system is disabled at this time.
Children.
What's the problem?
Order 66.
There is a hardware fault in the control
You know what's funny? I went to
system.
Five
This can be
Guys
repaired
one time,
on-site
and they gave
using
me
standard
a,
operating tool.
a receipt, and it said Order 66. I saved a picture of it somewhere.
Oh, you would. I appreciate that about
Execute
you.
Order 66. Because that's what I would have said. If I was the cook back there, I'd be like, Execute Order 66.
The only good thing to come from Star Wars.
Unlock the decontamination chamber.
User
I'm pretty sure I've asked her to do this like
determinants are
5
get-
times. Getting out.
Unfortunate. There is a hard
Log out.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Oh, I remember there were points where after I played this game so many times, I'm just going through every menu system one after another so I can get all the XP from talking to people.
Now I know why you're not supposed to play this game drunk. 'Cause you end up in this infinite loop of like
I said
dialogue
that 4
options.
times.
I feel like I've heard this before.
I've been here once before. Did I take the wrong elevator? I did take the wrong elevator.
I was gonna ask if Liara blinks, and she just did, so not concerned anymore.
So her eyes aren't going to be super rubbery.
She's like, me.
I mean,
You don't have
okay.
to ask me twice. If you guys are ever wondering what the choice is between Liara and Ashley, just go talk to Ashley. Go talk to her, and then
I've got to really hand to the guys at BioWare. They made the human companions the most insufferable out of all of them.
like, hey, all your human companions are racist.
They're either racist or they're horrible to be around.
Right. So you have a Caden robot, have Ashley who hates everything.
User alert.
Which,
And-
don't get me wrong, I hate everything, but not in the same way she does.
I mean, even in the later games, you had Cortez, who was like their, diversity hire.
Right.
They decided, hey, we're gonna have a gay character, but he's gonna be really whiny, and it's like, oh, well, that's not interesting at
That
all.
helps stereotypes.
Right.
They're locked in.
Oh,
Yeah, like, there just wasn't
oh God,
a
this
human...
is hard.
Just think, this is what Spec Ops gets you. That level of skill right there.
He's like on a joystick.
I'm playing on the Atari, Ma! Fighting the Space Invaders.
They're in
I have a feeling something's gonna come out.
the tunnels now.
I've heard it.
The leads couldn't get struck.
Junk bin.
Out while you can.
Oh look, not junk.
We just all these incendiary things in the junk bin.
Part of whatever happened here.
Oh, see? How did I know that? It's like I played this game.
Well, the worst part about it is that they offer no challenge, and you're on like the second hardest difficulty.
Stop shooting me in the back. What's wrong with you? Stop.
Friendly fire isn't on. It's okay. Friendly fire were on. You would have just headshotted someone. Boom, headshot. Come on.
Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot. See a grandma and I'm like, boom, headshot. That was a funny video. Dude.
Oh, classic early internet days.
Classic. Back when the internet was funny.
Back when the internet was fun.
Right.
Before it was just people complaining about each other on social media.
Right. Before billionaires discovered it.
Right.
And they're like, what is this thing? Oh, I can...
We didn't appreciate Tom on MySpace anywhere near enough. He didn't censor anyone. He's like, yeah, just make whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want. Just
His
have fun.
stupid face in your inbox that you
Right.
can't get rid of.
You can customize your thing however you want it to look to be your own. He taught us all about HTML.
Everybody's first friend.
Right? He taught us a bit of HTML. Man, Tom was cool. Better than Zuckerberg.
Now arriving
He got out while he was there, while it was good.
research facility.
I wonder what Tom's doing now.
Probably lived on a beach somewhere.
Probably got the fuck out of Dodge, man. Living on Mars somewhere.
I'm gonna find out what that douchebag is doing.
Like, Tom, can you come back, please?
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
Tom 2024?
At this point, yes.
Do you drool over yourself and have dementia? No? Okay, I vote for you.
He's in Singapore. No, he was vacationing in Singapore. I'm sorry. He bought a home in West Hollywood for $3.8 million in 2019.
Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Fuck you,
I'd
bald
only be
man.
upset if they'd fired.
How is he not
Even
dead?
hopped up on stems. My people know the rule. 2 legs good, 4 legs bad. Look, you're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot.
Well,
I'd like to
I
know
don't...
who you are.
What? I don't look anything like... So if the Rachni stood on 2 legs, you'd be like, that's totally human.
Yeah, bipedal insects are totally cool.
Huh. I won't look heavily on round horse in the mouth.
The Ragnar like
The aliens overran the hotlands last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he wasn't there anymore.
Ragnar, mother,
We knew
we
the
must
bastards
learn
were
two-leg
climbing up
walking.
We had a lot more staff.
Trick humans.
It's a roly-poly walking on 2 legs? I've done seen everything now.
Looks human to me.
We were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job.
Why are you eating that guy? Oh God!
The hell doesn't feel like it.
You're just
War's
so
sending a
tasty.
Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hotlands
That was an
yesterday. We haven't
Unintentional
heard from her
skip.
I'm not gonna let any of
Sure
your people die.
Skip, 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 skip.
since. Come on, if you need any first aid.
I've got
I
one.
don't care. God damn. Stop talking.
Look, no one cares about you because you're bald, okay?
And you're about to die. What? Oh. That was hard.
Yeah, like you just take him out with a few shots from the rifle, and the bald guy's like, I'm gonna run away like a little coward.
Thanks for the help.
Bang, bang, bang,
A few
bang.
hours ago,
Hip
it
shot.
comes up the train tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the
Oh,
elevator.
you know, no problem. Just, you know, the beard.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know
You're
why
infinitely
they
cooler
do
than him
that.
because of the beard.
He's like, how did you grow that beard?
Even animals should
I'd like
know
to.
to stick their noses.
I don't have enough testosterone to grow any facial hair, or head hair,
Or head hair.
or eyebrow hair. He doesn't have any eyebrows either. Did you notice that? Look at that. No eyebrows. None. How disconcerting is that?
Are you or have you ever been a Ragnar?
You aren't human.
I guarantee you, if he got on 4 legs, he'd look just like a Ragnar.
You know what Rack 9 you have in common? 0 body hair.
Do you have an exoskeleton? You look like an exoskeleton.
do you want an exoskeleton? I can sell you one on the cheap.
Elcor.
Or is so interesting. Not like good interesting, but
Okay, vagina face. What do you have to say?
many things.
What is he talking of?
Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
Do you hear that? Was that moaning? Was that from? Oh, I think it's one of the patients nearby. He's like, shut up!
I am concerned about
Full black
I already gave you
eyes.
morphine. Shut up!
many have been away for days. For now, with forced cheating.
They don't have an iris. Look at that, the eyeball right there, or lack of anything other than just a full black eye.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventura.
That is not good salesmanship. I don't want to buy from you now.
I don't want to buy from him.
I don't
guess
want
just
to
a
buy
full
from any of them
backstory.
because it's too fucking expensive.
You're space Jesus. You've got all the.
When do you get the Black Widow? Oh, is that the 2? Is that
That's
second?
2.
That's 2.
You're space Jesus. You haven't been risen from the dead yet, but you'll get there.
Lazarus.
Tomato, potato.
It's the Lazarus Project, okay?
Tomato, potato.
Tomato, potato.
What? No.
I just heard you moaning, and I was wondering what you were moaning about.
He's moaning about being a Solarian and having a shortened
I
lifespan.
haven't had much sleep. Because there's fucking alien cockroaches trying to kill everyone. Then why are you laying down?
Get a gun. You're ready to defend yourself, you stupid
He literally
Solarian.
just asked, what do you do here?
Survive. I'd like to keep my job.
So,
The location is difficult, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
Does light hurt your eyes? Because you have giant eyes.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the
Like that
discovery.
Oh, God.
blind cat
Why
on
science is
a.
guided by ethics.
How do those things work?
We're paying for that now.
You don't like it
You're
here?
not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't
See, this is the most asinine part. I love Mass Effect, but this is the most asinine part where you're talking to some random person in a war zone of like all these messed up things going on about how he doesn't like it working there.
So, fighting for your life every second of every day, that's not cool, do you?
This is the most mundane, boring conversation with someone in the most non-mundane situation of their life.
Have you ever tried being a barista?
I'll talk to you.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
All of our baristas were eaten alive. Oh,
And nothing of value was lost.
What?
Okay, I'm sorry, that coffee's not going to make itself.
what?
Yeah, you talk to people about their work, ask them personal questions, in this area that's besieged by gigantic bugs.
Isn't this a bad
Recently
guy though?
transferred.
Like bad chick? Like she tries to kill you later.
What do you do here?
I don't believe you are
Molecular
correct.
genetics. I specialize in biotic enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
I'll bet you $10.
If I gambled, I would bet you that money, but I don't gamble.
I am very
That's probably
good
a good
at
idea.
tracking inherited variation.
Worked out well for me.
genetic
I lost
Speaking
some
of
money.
which, on a previous episode, I did mention
That's all for
half of a Vegas story.
Then
I guess I'll tell the other half.
turn to my meditations.
I was in Vegas with my brother, and the end of the night, of our last night there, my brother decided to get super drunk,
I thought that was helpful.
bring the bottle to the blackjack table, and then proceed to flip off the blackjack dealer. And so these two 300-pound,
Oh, no.
not in the muscular way, 300-pound security guards power walk after him.
Alright.
He runs up an escalator, and they get caught on the escalator, and he just runs down the other side. And they're just taking their time.
And you're getting paid by the hour.
They basically use the old. So there's this old hunting method that humans used to do with mammoth and all kinds of stuff, where it's they realize that humans are actually the most they have the most endurance of any.
Yeah, we are endurance hunters. So you can chase down a deer forever.
You can chase down a deer even just walking.
Mhm.
Well, that's what they did to my brother.
Yeah, 'cause
They
he's
just
drunk,
walked
doesn't-
after him, and he eventually passed out in Caesar's Palace somewhere.
Oh.
Like how I set that up?
Yeah. that smacking sound was me face palming.
Warning.
That's so funny. Because then when they brought him back, they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna go after your other son too." They were talking to my dad. And he was like, "I'm pretty sure he's fine." Oh shoot! Well, I wasn't supposed to do that, was I?
Unless your intention was to get shot. No.
Oh shit!
I don't even know you did. What? Well, the good news is we can go back and find out what you just did.
I wasn't supposed to do that.
So it would seem. You have made a terrible decision. It got you
I've
killed.
got work to do.
You and me both.
Well, let's try this again. Oh, that's the one where you're not supposed. That's the restricted area. Where if you go there, everyone wants to kill you.
Lessons learned the hard way.
But in real life, you don't get to respawn.
Or do you?
Or do
We
you?
don't know.
So, not going that way. I'm going
A way that's less likely to get you
this.
murdered.
But they're totally fine with me going around. Like, oh yeah, if you can get the other way, totally cool.
Just go their own way. We aren't gonna murder you. This is one of the most annoying parts of it. Is I understand it's a loading screen, but the elevators are just so obviously a loading screen.
I just realized that we've been going for over the allotted time.
Came to find out about them.
We're gonna talk to this freaky looking bolus that's down here by himself
Mean
for
those
some reason.
things?
Aren't all the Volas freaky looking?
The only survivor from
I need to know more about those
I
things.
need to know about the aliens,
About the
about the
rat
arachnid.
guy?
Yes, please, tell me.
Rat-
Tell me now!
That's
I will
preposterous.
beat you senseless!
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship.
Why is everything in Mass Effect a derelict
Waiting
ship?
since the last battles.
Why are you a derelict ship?
It's not a ship, it's a boat.
It is a boat.
It's a
You want to
boat.
get us killed?
The Normandy is the best
I don't
boat
have
in the
any
fleet.
control.
Space boat.
Space boat.
Space boat.
I'm on a boat.
Do you?
I'm on a boat.
Space
You're
boat.
gonna be
Take a
crazy.
look
Be
at
the
the
quiet kind.
Stand on a boat.
Crazy?
Good old
I'm
space.
sane. God, am I sane?
Those customers were always so confused. They're like, yeah, the Normandy's such a cool ship. And we're like,
It's a boat.
but it's not a ship. It's a boat.
What are you talking about? It's a boat.
I need to know
The
everything.
Normandy
about the rat.
SR2 is a ship.
I
SR1's a
told you all
boat.
I can.
SR1's a boat.
We brought the
Space
Ragnite
boat.
back from the dead.
Yeah, it's a frigate. It's a space boat.
Retrospect. A bad decision.
Frigate is a boat.
Yeah. Boat.
Because you know why? They said, we could call this a ship, but frigate.
I need to know
That
everything
joke
about the
was
racket.
terrible, and you should be ashamed,
I'll be leaving now.
and yet proud at the same time.
I'm proud of it. You know what? Someone told me a long time ago. It was actually me. I said, people will, not laugh at 100% of the jokes you don't tell. I actually ripped that from Jordan.
So I'm gonna say that for you personally, people will not laugh at about 90% of the jokes you do tell.
But the 10%,
Part of the crew.
I am a Spectre. How many times am I going to be able to use it? Is this like a meter? Like the
I like-
Spectre meter? Like how many times I can use I'm a Spectre? Because obviously he didn't let me back then.
Yeah, I like that. Like, it's also one of those things where no one has to know if you are or aren't because they can't verify. That dude, there are no human specters. I'm the first one. He can't verify.
Yeah, right.
Apparently, he doesn't have a smartphone to access the internet.
Gotta keep. I used to have nightmares.
Okay, so we're actually... I'm lost. I'm going to figure out where I am. We're going to stop here for this episode. And we're going to thank Splicer for being here, because he's probably going to be here in the next episode, because I totally don't pre-record these. And, yeah, so... Bang.
It's been fun.
Bang, 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 bang.